Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold episode. With Fenrir back at 3, we are taking a look at Vanquish Soul K9, utilizing the new Fenrir, or the Unlimit of Fenrir, to add additional options for both Earths and Fires, because guess what? Fenrir can search Rysart, which happens to be a fire. So yeah, this is a pretty simple deck list concept. It's basically what we did previously prior to the K9 cards within Vanquish Soul, utilizing the Kashtiras. So it's a lot of engine. It's mostly engine, utilizing Fenris. We have 3 of him alongside both the Wraith Soth and the Rysart. In addition to that, we are of course playing the K9 package. We're playing pretty much the maximum amount of K9s. 3 Azunas, 3 Noirs, and then 2 Yokels, the 1 Lantern and the 1 Lupus, as well as the search targets for it, the Case for K9 and the Forced Release. And then the rest are the Vanquish Souls, the 2 Raisin, the 2 Jokel, the 3 Mad Love, 3 Holly Sue, 1 Kaiser, and 2 Heavy Burger, as well as the 1 Stake Your Soul, the 1 Field Spell Start, and the 1 Snow Devil. The only non-engine we are playing are Shifter, because this is a Shifter deck, 3 Ash Blossom, the Maxi, the Called By, and 3 Triple Tack. We are basically relying on our actual engine to just play the game, and that's pretty much it. The extra deck is pretty much the same as normal Vanquish Soul K9. We're playing just the Vanquish Soul K9 package, right? Masquerade, number 104, and then the Umbral Horror Masquerade, Nash Knight, Ripper, Chaos Nash Knight, Valon, Jax, Werewolf, and that's it. I'm not playing Hound. I could technically play Hound maybe instead of Valon, or like a second Ripper or something like that. I don't know. The Valon was nice though. It came up occasionally. We're also playing Zeus and Typhon, and then 3 of the Rock of the Vanquisher, and then an SP Little Knight and a Saryuya. And that's it for the extra. Let's hop into the replays and show you how this deck performed. Alrighty, here we are going first, and that's a pretty good hand, if I do say so myself. We're going to start off here with Shifter, because why not? Our opponent is going to Maxi, and we're just going to pass the turn, because I lied to you. And our hand actually does nothing. Cool. My opponent's going to reveal that they're on Cool Tune, so I'm fairly confident that we're not going to die immediately. Which is, you know, everyone who uses these sleeves is on Cool Tune. Even I use these sleeves when I'm playing Cool Tune. Or the last time I played Cool Tune. Anyway, they're going to go to combat. They're going to deal some damage. That's A-okay. And we're just going to pass. I'm just going to do nothing. I draw Maxi. Cool, they're immediately going to flip up in order to go for the JJ Cool Tune. I don't know why we added JJ Cool Tune, but sure. They're going to grab RS. They're going to banish Masquerade from our extra, which is funny. Now we get to activate the Izuna. Activate the Izuna. They're going to activate the RS, which, cool. Activate the Xiaolong, and we have 2 fires in our hand. Sick. We're going to go for the Holly Sue, which promptly gets met by the Ash Blossom, but that's fine. We still have a name here. So we can special summon out the Holly Sue, activate the effect of the Holly Sue. We can special summon out one of our Raisin, which does have the ability to pop our opponent's monsters. And we are going to then burn our opponent a little bit here, because it's funny. That's it. I didn't really have a whole lot of options here. Because I'm under Droll, it's not like I should go for the rank 5. So instead, I just elect to set up my my extra deck, or my Vanquish Soul line. We're gonna grab the Kaiser here as an additional Earth, and at that point, the opponent can see it's just seeing the writing on the wall. The game is basically over, because we can special summon out the Raisin or as soon as they do anything. We have the Ash Blossom in hand. We have Holly Sue as additional follow-up. We have the Kaiser to bounce back a guy. Like, we have pretty much everything at that point. So, alrighty, here we are going first once again, and our hand is once again pretty solid. We're going to start off here with the Noir in order to be Ash Blossomed, sure, but of course, why wouldn't we be? I mean, we have nothing here. We're doing absolutely nothing here. All right, cool. We're going to go for the Stake Your Soul. We're going to reveal the Xiaolong. We're going to special summon out the Raisin. We're going to activate the effect of the Raisin, which will be met by Ghost Ogre. Okay, sure. That's fine. We'll grab the Holly. Well, damn. What's the last card in hand? JJ Cool Tune. Okay, cool. We'll go for the Holly Sue, activate the effect of the Xiaolong, and then just make ourselves a Ripper and set, pass. I mean, we're hoping, we're praying, pretty much. They're going to go for the JJ Cool Tune. They're going to normal summon it. Then they're going to tribute, and I'm going to pop it. And at this point, the game is pretty much over. So my opponent concedes. Yeah, they don't really have anything. You know, they could potentially top deck something like a clip. Not clip, sorry. A Q or a Reco or a mix. And potentially do something. But here's the thing. I could also top deck that. And it's going back to me first before it goes to them. And here's the other thing. I can make Zeus. So, alrighty. Once again, we are going first. You love to see it. This is a hand. We're going to start with the Stake Your Soul to reveal the Rise Heart. And then activate the effect of the Raisin. Which will probably be impermed. Because of course. But that's okay. We can make this work. Here's how. So, first and foremost, we are going to go for the Holly Sue, revealing the other Holly Sue in our hand in order to special summon itself. Then we're going to go for the Link 1 of the Rock the Vanquisher and activate its effect in order to summon another Holly Sue to go for Ripper here. We're going to activate the Ripper effect, and we are going to add to our hand Noir. Noir is going to special summon the Yokel. Yokel is going to add the Lantern, and then we're going to send off the Yokel to look at our opponent's hand. Whoop, whoop. Go for the Lantern here. I don't remember what our opponent was on. I couldn't tell you. I think it's Cool Tune again. Anyway, we're going to grab a Zuna. We're going to go for the Nash Knight. Activate the effect of the Nash Knight. Detach in order to go for the Chaos Nash Knight. Activate the effect of Chaos Nash Knight to rank up into Umbral Horror. Umbral Horror effect is going to pop the back row so that we can then set the Forced Release and pass the turn. I mean, look, we have Roach, we have a Zuna. I'm feeling pretty confident here. It is Cool Tune, because of course that's exactly what our deck is designed to beat. So our opponent's going to go for the quick play here, which we knew about. We also knew about the Reco, which they didn't activate because of the Umbral Horror. They're going to go for the Rotary here, and we're just going to banish the Q. Look at the hand, banish the Q. They have literally nothing. They're going to normal summon a guy. We're going to attempt to do things. They're going to go for the Ghost Bell and kind of see the writing on the wall and just concede. Yeah, here's the thing. We add back the anything, pretty much, and they're kind of cooked, because we have the Azuna, and they use the Rotary, so we could just go Azuna, Lupus, Nash Knight, yoink. They're dead. They can't do anything. So a good game. Good game. Very good game. All right, we're back with the deck, and honestly, I don't know how I feel about this specific version of the deck. It feels very clunky. I feel like Noir is just better than Fenris, and so I feel like you're better off kind of playing other hand traps, right? I don't know. I'm not the best deck builder when it comes to this deck in particular, so there you go. All in all, though, I don't know. This deck, it's still one of the best decks in the game. I just don't know how much Fenris fits into this anymore, right? Because the thing is, Fenris is a very powerful card, and there are a lot of games where you will just summon Fenris and the opponent will concede. That happens a lot, right? Or at the very least, an unreasonable amount, right? However, you also kind of have to draw Fenris as opposed to be me and always draw Rise Heart. The amount of times I drew Rise Heart was way more than I ever drew Fenris. Just in general. So, I don't know. Maybe if you have slightly more consistent, reasonable, and expected luck, unlike me, this deck would be good. But I just don't know. Like, this never really did anything for me. You're probably better off just playing like Fuwalos or something else of that nature. Maybe Ghost Bell. Probably not Ghost Bell. Don't play Ghost Bell. I don't know. Those are my thoughts. That being said, though, I don't necessarily think that it is a bad addition to the deck. Maybe you don't play the field spell, right? Because then you play into Droll. I don't know. There's something here. It's definitely powerful. It's just not as powerful. Those are my thoughts. I've already said that before. I'm basically repeating myself because, again, we know how Vanquish Soul K9 works. We know that it's extremely powerful. And the Kashtira stuff is good. Pair them together, and it's not bad. It's not like it's making it worse. It's just, it's kind of like a linear. If anything, it's either slightly better or slightly worse. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys did indeed enjoy. If you did, like, subscribe, I'm sure appreciate it. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye.